Hey guys, thought I'd jump on here and just read over the news in my area today. Um, One of the news articles that I have is county schools are going to remain open. Cumberland County schools remain open, but superintendent could order them to close if he deems coronavirus to be a threat to students. Cumberland County schools remain open for now, but the superintendent has the authority to close them should the coronavirus risk continue to grow. If an emergency meeting In an emergency meeting Friday morning, the Board of Education unanimously approved a resolution that gives Superintendent Marvin Connolly the ability to make decisions after closing schools and approving contracts in excess of $90,000 related to the coronavirus response without having to call a special board meeting. The resolution will remain in effect as long as Governor Roy Cooper's state of emergency declaration is in effect. This is for North Carolina. The resolution gives Connolly the power to modify school calendars, change and set school hours and bell times, assign and reassign students, and utilize school system facilities in any way he deems necessary to promote the safety and well-being of Cumberland County schools, students, and staff in relation to COVID-19. Anyways, they said they want to keep the schools as long as they can open and continuing to learn. Part of it is there's not enough computers to go around for all of the kids in school or outside of school. A lot of people don't have computers or fast running internet to be able to keep up. So they worry about children becoming behind if they don't have proper internet or computers if they were to do online classes. North Carolina courts is setting a 30-day pause. States here, Raleigh, North Carolina courts are delaying criminal and civil proceedings to limit courthouse visits amid other statewide recommendations to blunt the threat of the coronavirus. And the state's top judicial official announced Friday, Supreme Court Justice Sherry Beasley directed most Superior Court and District Court cases to be pushed back at least 30 days starting Monday, and with some exceptions, trials and grand juries with jurors already selected will continue as scheduled. So that's interesting. Utilities are going to work with customers because of concerns about the coronavirus. Some utility companies serving parts of Fayetteville, Cumberland County, and the surrounding regions are suspending or waiving pending disconnections for customers whose water or power is about to be shut off because of the delinquent bill payments. These are unusual times, says Catherine Odell, spokeswoman for South River Electric Membership Corps. The locally owned and operated electric cooperative serves 44,000 homes, farms, and businesses in parts of Cumberland, Harnett, Bladen, Sampson, and Johnson counties. Carolyn Justice Henson, spokeswoman for Fayetteville PWC, which is Public Works Commission, said the utility will work with all customers, but they need to contact a customer service agent first. So if you're having problems and you're in our area, contact your customer service agent first to get any type of help that you're going to need. Kind of at this moment we're approaching this like we have government shutdowns, hurricanes, or any other community emergency. The jail is also taking steps to stem the virus. Cumberland County Sheriff's Office is taking steps at the county detention center to protect against coronavirus. People who are arrested and brought to the jail will have their temperature checked before they are allowed to enter. If the reading is 101 degrees or higher, they will undergo further testing. Well, that's good to know that they're going to protect people in the jails and not just let them out. Anyways, sign off and let me know what y'all think. Oh, by the way, I just saw an article which states that they're going to be keeping, let me see if I can pull it up on my phone, because this was really interesting and something to be concerned about. It deals with our military. There was an order that just came out that, let me see, I'm going to pull it up real fast. Whoop. Pentagon has ordered all troops confined to base areas and has banned domestic travel. And this was posted on Zero Hedge today, so I'm getting it to pull up real quick so I can read it. And it states on here, as of Friday, the Department of Defense issued an unprecedented for all service personnel stationed in the United States, forbidding them from non-operations related travel within the U.S. This follows earlier this month leave and liberty restrictions already imposed for troops stationed in foreign countries. A DoD memo issued Friday night said military personnel cannot travel beyond local area of their assigned base, meaning troops are now barred from visiting family not in the immediate vicinity. This restriction will halt all domestic travel, including permanent change of station and temporary duty, said a press statement released with the memo as reported as by Defense One. Additionally, service members will be authorized local leave only. Currently, the troop travel ban covers March 16th through May 11th, with an exemption for mission essential for humanitarian reasons or warranted due to extreme hardship based on local chain of command approval. Restrictions have also been placed on base civilian contractors and dependent family members of personnel. The memo indicates all DoD military personnel will stop movement while this memorandum is in effect. In addition, DoD civilian personnel and DoD family members whose transportation is government funded will also stop movement. Today, the Deputy Secretary of Defense, David L. Norquist, approved new travel restrictions for service members, DoD civilians, and their families assigned to DoD installations, facilities, and surrounding areas within the United States and its territories, it says. It comes not only among broader national efforts to slow the spread of COVID-19, which included Trump's national state of emergency declared Friday, but at moment of concern that virus could devastate densely packed military barracks and severely impact U.S. defense readiness. Lots of interesting stuff going on. The military is unlikely to be hit by COVID-19 as hard as the general population because the virus particularly affects the sick and elderly, according to the Center for Disease Control. Army Special Forces veteran and national security journalist Jack Murphy writes, currently some National Guard units have begun deploying in hot zones like Community and New Rochelle in order to assist with quarantines and food and medical supplies and delivery. Anyways, you guys, tell me what y'all think about that. Just thought I would jump on and do a little bit of a live stream. I haven't been on in a while. I hope y'all are doing well. And thought I'd just give a little bit of an update. And I hope y'all are taking care of yourselves and each other.